Well, I was going to try and get to the top of the hill and do a nice scenic view, but it takes your breath away, the air pressure before a storm. Plus being this high up, um, yeah, I'm not going any higher. I'm close. The only reason I'm here because I'm leaning on a tree. This tree, happy tree, thank you tree. So yeah, the air pressure is awesome, is the only way I can explain it, and not in a good way. I feel like my lungs are being crushed. It could also be because I got asthma. It makes it worse. But yeah, my food didn't go down too well. I was enjoying it, lovely. And I dropped a bit of chicken in the hammock. Didn't touch the hammock, but it did land on my jacket. So this thing is, even though it was only like a little bit on the corner, these things can, it'll stink. It's that simple. It was gravy. So yeah, I get a sponge out as much as I can with some tissue. But it's going to be a case of in the wash when I get back. Okay, when I say in the wash, I mean hand wash. I'm not going to put the washing machine on for one bloody item. Yeah, it's just the air pressure fucks you up. It feels like your head's being crushed, your lungs are being crushed. Well, I made it a little way up the hill, not very far, but is it? I mean, it's not far in distance to get back up there. It's just really steep. And I didn't bring a walking stick. It's back down in the hammock. And this is so slippery with all the logs and twigs and rocks and shingle and shale and other words that sound really impressive. I mean, one slip and my knee would just snap. It's that simple. Yes, I put in another complaint to the NHS about trying to get some help, but but I have noticed my right leg is now pointing at the wrong direction. The foot is actually off centre. I noticed it more when I'm walking, because one leg wants to go straight, the other one wants to go around fucking corners. Oh well. Oh crap. See, I'm scared to lie down in the hammock because I'm just going to doze off. Although I could do is sorting out whether or not the under blanket is any good, the under quilt, because I've lengthened it again, just a little bit, just another like half cot length, like 12 inches, just in case that was an issue with being too tight, because it's a single person under quilt, not a two person hammock size thing. If I do get a draft, I'm going to have to put it back to how it was. Oh, back down the hill. It's not far in distance, it's just freaking treacherous. Yeah, I can't be asked to go up the hill. If I could see on the other side of North Hill, which is Wales, it'd be worth the extra walk for the view. But all you can really see from the top of the hill is what you can see through those trees, which is the other hill, which is grey. And that's not my dodgy eyesight. So I have got dodgy eyesight. That's because it's rain. There's rain going through the valley. And across that side as well. And across that side. So the rain's going down through the valley, it's just not hitting me here. Yet. It tends to circle this hill, the weather. So most of the time it doesn't smack you too massively hard. There's a lot of corks up here as well. That is dodgy stuff if you land on it. It's a shame I don't have I mean it might have it, like a spirit level app to show the inclination of what I'm walking down. But yeah. Where did I see those hazel trees? I think it was over that direction somewhere. So I was thinking about hazel for construction. I mean, if it weren't for that the shooting last week, which was, I think it was just over that way, not far. Oh, I can hear the music. That's where it's kind of freaky, because I can just about hear the music. and yet it's in there, and you can see colour, but that's the berries on the holly tree. That's the thing about hammock, because you're off the ground, it is really, really good for stealth camping. Or rather, stealth comfort camping. Because you can get yourself like a little tarp and just wrap yourself up in it in the ditch and bury yourself and leave. But then you run the risk of having rats eating you, or someone standing on you, or a cow lying on you. Had that, never again. Still freaks me out when I remember it. I'm also variating the way I walk so not to leave footprints in the leaves. It's one of those things that you just do out of habit. See, the undercut looks really, really slack. But when I'm in it, it's alright. Well, I'm going to get in, lie down. I'm going to strip off so I can feel where if there's any draft. And then I can shorten it again at this end if I have to. But, yeah, for some reason that tarp seems to have shrunk. It doesn't seem like a 5x5 anymore. I mean, if I have to, I can lower it. I can just drop down this side, just untie this side of it, and just lower this side. I mean, worst case scenario, untie it from there, untie it on that end, drop it down, get a couple of big branches, of which there are a few, or a couple of big rocks, and tie this side down to the ground, just to give me side coverage, which, honestly, when it starts to get dark, I might do that anyway, rather than, because if it is meant to really hammer down, it hasn't yet. It's supposed to. So what I might do, I might lower that side anyway, because if I untie that one, tie it onto a rock, if that string's long enough. So I don't have that much cord. Right. And I've got emergency cord. By emergency cord, what I mean is the boot lace on my walking stick, the lanyard on the radio, the lanyard on my lighter. That's what I call emergency. Or the string cord on a hammock bag, which you can use as a cord. Or I could always just go and strip the bark off the holly. Don't want to, but I could do, and use that as a cord to tie stuff. But that might just be long enough, if I put it on the wall, to tie this one end down. Yeah, I'm going to do that, sod it.